Hello, Big Yumbo here. I was gonna take a break from the YouTube videos, but then this happened at the thrift store. I was blessed with an amazing trip to this secret thrift store, which I won't tell you the name of, but you might be able to figure it out. I spent $329 on 58 items, so almost 2 days worth of listing, which is exactly what I needed because I want to take a Sunday off, but I'm just gonna get into it. This was amazing. I'll just pick a bag. We have some cool pants. A little wear on the knee, but I still paid $8.99 for them. Remember, average purchase price of $5.60, did I say? But still, these are gonna be like a $25 item. Gets even better. CC Filson. Some of the colors were on sale. I don't really remember the exact sale colors. I think it was yellow was 25% off, pink was 50% off, and orange was $1 or something like that. I didn't look up these CC Filson pants, but CC Filson is amazing. It's like one of the best clothing brands you can sell. It's very desirable. There's a little stain on the front of those, but I'm sure it'll be fine. $9 again. I don't wait for the sales. I just buy it if it's good. And then all the other resellers that go there get nothing because they waited for the sale. More cool pants. Yeah, good. This company, you're going to find a lot of sweaters out there that are like from Ireland that are made out of wool. This particular one does pretty well. I've sold one of them for like 60 bucks before. It's actually a hoodie as well. I think it's a women's, but it's this size large. It's kind of oversized if it is women's. I don't know. Some vintage Orvis, made in USA. Sorry, that sweater was $10. But like I said, I've sold one for 60 before, so hopefully 40 bucks maybe, I don't know. The company was called Aaron Craft. Vintage Orvis, women's vest. Got to be worth $5, right? I paid $5 for it. This one was kind of just whatever. I just threw it in the cart because I was on a roll. It's Gap, but it's very vintage. I don't know how old Gap goes back, but that looks like 70s. I don't know if Gap went back that far. It does not have a size on it. Definitely vintage. And I paid $4 for that. REI Co-op. These are women's, but I've sold REI Co-op's women's pants for over 30 bucks before. Multiple times. You just gotta look up the style because REI Co-op is their modern line of clothing. If it doesn't say Co-op, it's not as great. The style is gonna be, sorry, I need to cut my fingernails. That top number there. Yeah, and they have cool little details like that. Regular REI, not as good. I feel like I say the same thing over and over again. A Royal Robin skirt. This is a longer one. I saw the one that's like this length for $20. Semi-frequently. Paid $6 for this. It was just like so much outdoor stuff, which is exactly what I'm looking for. New with the tags, Prana. Women's size 14. They're like moto pants, which I don't think is as popular of a style anymore, but they're new at the tags. They were $17. I'm sure I can make that work though. Being a big size and new with tags and all. Gramici. Women's Gramici, so not as good as if they were men's, but I barely could see that name there when I was flipping through the racks. I think this all came from one family because it's all like women's size 14 Prana, women's 12 Gramici. The REI Co-op was women's 20 wide, so kind of like a bigger lady and a bigger man. Maybe they both passed away together. Yeah, but Gramici is excellent. I paid half off of $6 for that. Men's Gramici would be even better. But here's some more women's Gramici. Half off of $6 to $3. Gramici, super good. Not as super good for the women's, but for the men's, super good. But I'll definitely pick it up. This is a super good brand. What is it? XCVI, yeah. High sell-through rate, high prices. I don't know that many women's brands that are super great, but this is one of those ones that are pretty good. And these are like kind of a popular style. They're like a, do they cinch at the ankle? No. Well, no, they're kind of ruched, and they've got cargo pockets, drawstring. I think that's a popular style. I sell that style quite a bit. Alright, I thrifted for 6 hours. Beta brand, solid bread and butter for $7. Nice bigger size. It's like business attire that's made out of athletic materials. It kind of feels like a Lululemon type quality. This was just a random one I threw in the cart. This looks like 70s almost, doesn't it? I'll have to see if I can find that tag anywhere. It's just a vintage like jersey t-shirt. Made in San Marcos, California. It says something computers on it. I don't know. It was only $2. Probably not that great. It's just some basic Royal Robbins like tunic top outdoor thing. It was $2.50. That's just one of those, all the outdoor brands that are like priced a little bit lower, I usually pick up. Just so I have a whole bunch of them in my store because that's what I get a lot of my multi-quantity orders on. Cool. Women's top. It was $4. Same style as that Royal Robbins. Probably the same lady. This was a new one I discovered. It's kind of like a burnout shirt. That's when it's like sheer. You can like see through the material. But a couple weeks ago, I found a brand that was really good that just had the logo printed on there like that. And this one I decided to look up. And it's very good. Very, very good. Only about a 50% sell-through rate. But the prices are like super duper high for a basic top. They were like 25 to like $45. Depending on what you find. The company is called Before Plus Again. So decent sell-through rate. Great prices, so I should be able to flip that quick if I price it on the lower end. This company's okay. It's an outdoor company. If you find their like merino wool pieces, it's going to be a little better. I would probably stick to the merino wool, but I threw this in the cart because it was $2.50, and it kind of goes with my outdoor theme in my store, and it'll sell. It's a decent brand. Doesn't have a huge volume though. I get ads for it on Instagram now. RLX is like Ralph Lauren's kind of like performance line for like golfing. This is a women's one. I've sold women's RLX numerous times recently. This one was $6. There's a little stain on the collar. I would definitely pick it up if you see pretty much any RLX for like basic thrift store prices, like $6 or $7. It's usually worth it. You can usually get like $20 for anything RLX. This is a vintage made in USA Levi's t-shirt. It's got that like kind of like late 90s, early 2000s logo. It's a women's kind of like a crop top baby tee. Baby tee, if you look up that term. At least I was listening to a Harley Davidson shirt a couple weeks ago. And because I heard some girls on a podcast talking about baby tees and how they're popular now. So I used that search term, and the Harley Davidson shirt sold super quick for $30, which was much more than I thought I'd get for it. Because I put baby tee, baby, T-E-E, and crop top in the title. So I'm gonna put that in there. And Y2K is also great. More REI Co-op women's, $5. This is white, so there's probably a stain on it somewhere that I didn't see in there. This is all one thrift store. More Royal Robbins pants. $6. That's like on the higher end of what you would want to pay for Royal Robbins. Some of their stuff does do like much better though. If you just look up the sell-through rate of the specific item and size you have, I didn't do a lot of looking up in there today though. These were $6. Beta brand pants, kind of like a boot cut, stretchy. I was on such a roll, I was like, I bet you there's figs in the scrub section. And of course there was. I was like, there's no way there's not figs in there today. And of course, there was this nice little pair of black figs. $7, which is paying up on figs because Figs is actually selling their stuff on their website way cheaper than they used to. I would look on their website. Whenever there's a brand that I sell a whole bunch of, I check out their website like pretty frequently. Because you won't know it, the eBay market won't reflect it, but they might have a sale on their whole website where it's like half off. Anyways, Carbon to Cobalt polo shirt, solid bread and butter brand, high teens to low 30s, depending on what it is. Another one, good sizes too, double XL. I think this was all from that same guy and gal that I was talking about. Paid $6 on that one. Not great here. It's just a, I have to look this up. I meant to look it up because it was J. Crew Thomas Mason, which I wasn't familiar with. But this ended up on the bottom of the cart and not looked up. But it was only $3. I think it's pretty safe buying J. Crew for like under $3, like Ben's prices. Carbon to Cobalt, like a lightweight flannel shirt. Oh, short sleeve too. $6. Totally safe. This brand is fire. 32 bar blues, sells super fast. I haven't looked at the sell-through rate in like 2 months, but I'm assuming it's similar to what it was 2 months ago. Found another one the other day here too. I gotta steam it. Good brand, sells super fast. Look up the sell-through rate. I don't remember what it is, or I haven't looked it up in a while. But it sells fast. This one stinks, but the brand doesn't stink because it is Filson again. Beautiful. How much should we pay for that? $6. Amazing. Amazing. And guess what? More Filson. This one's like a heavy cotton flannel. Oh, size 2XL on all the Filson stuff too. Cool. Cool shorts. These ones are cool. I like how the logo is kind of grayed out there. $6. I went to the bins today too. It was a solid day at the bins. $6. More cool shorts. More cool shorts. $5 on these ones. What's this? I don't remember what this is. I can't remember. Oh yeah, it's more Filson. Oh, hell yeah. $9 on that. I guess they price all their pants at $9 now. That's kind of high. Sick. You already know. We got more cool shorts for $5. This is like more than I remember. I was like, whenever this happens, what happens was I found all this stuff in the men's section. I was like, okay, I guess I have to look at the entire women's section now. Pearl Izumi mountain bike shorts. Oh, I didn't see this. Paid $5 for them, but there's some wear. Should still be able to flip them, but and they have the padded liner in there. I mean, I could sell the padded liner for $15. Now, I don't sell this brand anymore, but I ain't leaving it on the rack for no one. 25% off of this new with tags Viore polo. My girlfriend's graduating her like college thing, so maybe I'll wear this nice little polo shirt with some khakis. 25% 25% off of $15, new at tags. 25% off of this new with tags Viore polo. My girlfriend's graduating her like college thing, so maybe I'll wear this nice little polo shirt with some khakis. 25% off of $15, new at tags. 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 How did that sit there for a whole week and get 25% off? Come on. Polo Ralph Lauren 100% cashmere. Vintage. Made in Hong Kong. Women's sweater. I swear, like, what are you guys doing, man? Where's all the competition at? I'm gonna get too cocky if this keeps happening. RLX men's polo shirt. Kind of a cute little color. See, it's just like that stretchy golf material. This was $5. This Polo Ralph Lauren cashmere was $5. Or sorry, $6. I think everyone was waiting for the sale day. All right, this is where I was like, no way. Ibex, bro. Double XL, all the same dude. This is what the logo looks like. Ibex is like pretty much the best merino wool brand you can find. I haven't looked at comps in a long time, but just for some basic stuff, you can sometimes get like close to $100. I'll have to do a little research there. And thanks to the guy in the comments on my bins haul video, I had a Champion reverse weave hoodie, and I was like, oh, maybe $25. He said, oh, do your research, that could be good. I listed it for $75. Sold instantly, which was actually kind of distressing for me because I always think, oh man, I could have got more money, because it was a vintage tag and it had the Florida Marlins on it. I couldn't find an exact comp, and it looked like all the other ones were selling for like around 60 or 70 bucks with that tag. It went to Japan too. But thank you, commenters. So see, having the YouTube channel does pay off, even though I don't get paid yet. Just a basic crew neck sweatshirt, vintage, for $2.50. Pretty solid condition. I don't pick them up when they have pilling. And this one does not smell. You gotta give it a good smell. Sometimes it doesn't smell until you're steaming it, and then, oh, it smells horrible. I haven't eaten any food yet today, and it's like 6 p.m. Just basic REI for $2.50. It's like a lightweight outdoor shirt. Still going, all one thrift store. Outdoor Research jacket. Outdoor Research is a solid brand, especially for their outerwear. Their basic stuff isn't as great. It's like around 20 bucks. This one smells like mothballs though. It might wash it on cold. $9. I've sold jackets from them for like 70 before. Quilted one though, so I don't know what this one is really nice actually. I almost want to keep this one. Just very nice. We'll see. I never keep anything. There was a shirt in there today in a different thrift store, like Goodwill, and it was like $6, and I was like, I really like this shirt, and I'm so cheap that I didn't even buy it for myself. It was literally $6. It always happens. I'm just so cheap. But I'll spend $15 at Taco Bell every day. Vintage Orvis, made in USA. All the same thrift store still. It's got this sick pattern on the inside. I wish it was reversible. But yeah, this was $5. That's good. It's like a heavy canvas. This was kind of, I could have left it, but Onia. It's kind of a Ben's brand, really. It was $2, so kind of Ben's prices. Just a little t-shirt, men's, or Onia. Some of their items have like a slightly higher sell-through rate. Just definitely look it up if you're gonna buy Onia for like anything more than a couple bucks. An LL Bean jacket for $7. It's like a waterproof one, men's large. Solid. For $3.50, just a Peter Millar button up long sleeve. No, this is not the Peter Millar tag you want to buy. This really isn't even that great. It's like $15 tops. The Summer Comfort, and then they have a couple other like lines that are better. These I do really well with. It is a vintage single stitch shirt with the vintage like cartoon camo print on it. Different brands do better. Different camo brands, like you'll have this brand, Duck Bay, and then a lot of times you'll have another brand on the camo, like this one is Tray Bark. And this one has no pilling too, which is great. Because a lot of times they are polyester and cotton, like stretchy. And polyester has the tendency to pill. See, it's made in USA. This is very good. This is like a $20 thing. Here's one of my favorite brands, Territory Head. $5. It's about the most you want to pay for Territory Head. They do better when they've got cool patterns. The elastic waist cotton shorts do really well. And the elastic waist pants. Because some of their items are way harder to find than other ones. They're more rare and those ones tend to do better. Carbon to Cobalt again. Just a polo shirt. I think this one had a stain on it, but I just pulled the trigger anyway. Give it a wash. This is okay. $4 for a vintage single stitch shirt on a Oneida tag. It says Sacramento FBI. That's the whole graphic. Nothing on the back. So it's not that amazing. More Filson. This was the first Filson thing I found. And so I was got so excited. I mean, their basic button-up shirts like aren't that amazing, but they do sell fast. Like, I think the last one I sold was like $30. But that was a while ago. I haven't found them in so long. I did find a hat at a different thrift store. I just don't list hats. I paid $10 for this, which is pretty high considering the condition of it is shitty, but I hadn't found Filson in so long that I had to buy it. I mean, it looks like sold comps on similar hats are like 75 to $100, but in a little better condition. This is not that great, but I just had to buy it. I still have my my mental flaws. Carbon to Cobalt XL, super solid, $6. This one almost feels like a linen. Nope, it's cotton. Gymshark shirt. I'm selling Gymshark again because I guess I'm not going to get Veroed. This was $4. Probably like a $15 or less thing. Not a great buy there. There's a ton of Gymshark on eBay. Another vintage single stitch shirt. These are in really good condition too. Like, no pilling. I don't want to wash them because they're in such. As soon as you wash these older shirts, some of these ones, the ones with polyester in them, they just get so pilly so quick. The 100% cotton ones are the best. But yeah, it just says FBI SWAT 1993. I paid $5 for that. That's a little too much. That is definitely too much, I think. I was just in the zone. I mean, all this other stuff will cover that. Smart wool. Men's XL pullover. Merino wool. Amazing. It was only $5. In the t-shirt section for some reason. And here was the final find from that thrift store. So good. This is a Star Wars guy, right? I'm not a huge Star Wars fan, honestly. But this, I think, is one of those desert guys. This is, yeah, Lucasfilm's 1996 single stitch. On this tag, changes. Made in USA, 100% cotton. I don't even like Star Wars, but I almost want to just keep this and wear this. And it's a size XL. This has to be from that Filson guy, because he has just the best taste in resellable clothing. I don't know. I think it would be worth like $50 to $100. It's a sick graphic, and it's got a good fade, and it's an XL. So I'm probably going to price it high if I can't find any comps. There probably will be some comps though. Tell me what that character is called. I don't know what he's called. Thank you for watching. My name is Big Gimbo. I just spit on the camera. I'm working on those store reviews, so just keep sending them in if you want me to do that, so I have a nice backlog of those I can do. And then I will make little videos doing it. Thank you, bye.